Hello, everyone. Welcome. You're having a good Sunday, a good weekend so far. You're enjoying yourselves. I got a bunch of work done today on some stuff. New video uploads. We got new video uploads. We got new, the new roles are assigned. Never mind, I gotta go remove that post. Because it is no longer accurate. I will no longer be checking it for updates. I do need to see about getting an automatic way for people to manage that. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to start. We can do that in a minute. Hello. Hello. Here's the map. Here it is. Oh, I gotta change the blaster a little bit, I guess. For this. Hold on. First we do this. This. And we change this. Manual 5. And then we blast it again. That's accurate, right? That's about as good as it's gonna get, I think. Anyway, Baines, thank you for a little bit of Digimag. Yes. Space Hoppercopter, thank you for the 25 bits. And Sheriff Ram, thank you for the 37 months. A 37-month streak, no less. I very much appreciate that.
The battle was joined.
Right. Who's all here? Hello, everyone. Sneakernets, Ragadom, Kraid, Night Sprites, Dana, Cedric, Sheriff Ram, SGBU, Baines, Soda Bagoda,
Incoming file transfer.
Kreegath, Marmot. Welcome, everybody. Astral Vortex. Oh, you wouldn't believe me. Space Hoppercopter. Steven 80s. Akabidi. Look at all the wonderful people. What a beautiful community. You're all lovely. Magic equipment that uses up magic faster. Well, the easy answer to that, right, Astral Vortex, is that equipment recharges when it's not equipped, right? Any equipment that drains charge passively while equipped recharges while unequipped. People can swap in and out. They're different adventuring sets. Dark Max, how's it going? Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. I'm excited. We're getting to do a new dungeon today. And the new dungeon, have it regenerate faster in combat if unequipped. Like I said before, Baines, I think the best thing to do is to not pay any attention to that and pay much closer attention to what one or both of their companies are doing at present, because they're probably using that as a distraction away from something untoward that is coming up soon or just came out recently. Let us see. Let us see. We're going to do an EGM. We're going to do an EGM. We're going to do a Big Mag to start. That last EGM was really fun. I also thought about something. I don't know how it would work out or whether it's any better or worse. Oh, double strong Irish breakfast tea and warming up a lemon donut. It's just regular black tea with 2 shots of whiskey in it. Where are we? 47. So oh, good. So what was I going to say? So I've been thinking, I thought of an idea that allows me to continue shitposting, and it might not be as bad, but it's probably kind of bad, which is, what if I use Instagram to post shitposts from magazines? Does that work? Is that the kind of thing that... Imagine steeping tea bags in, Imagine steeping tea bags in whiskey I wonder if my workflow would work on Instagram. But it's one of those things, right, where like they're not. Well, TikTok's on the verge of getting banned, right? Or they, at least the posturing says so. So I'll just post them on Snapchat. Look at sun tea. Oh man. Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about, because I'm like, ever since I saw far-right extremism posts promoted directly by the owner of Twitter, I'm like, I feel bad every time I have to use the site. But then there's times when it's like, it's really the only communal space that, it's the only communal public space that streamers seem to share, where news can get disseminated when like Twitch makes really horrible decisions. It's a quandary. Mortal Kombat for the Super NES. EGM previews Final Fight 2, Lethal Enforcers CD. Strider returns, Total Carnage, Rebel Assault, R-Type 3. Gentlemen, start your desktop publishing. And then just a bunch of elements that were like cut out from other sources, and you can like still see the pieces they were cut out from. Scafeming! Yeah. Like, I use Twitter for exactly 3 things, right? Posting when I start my stream up, shit posting when I'm looking at a magazine and see something stupid, and occasionally, very rarely, when Twitch makes really shit decisions, and like, I have to go look at what the source material for stuff is, and like, where they've posted the blog post, and what the source link backs are, because people are inevitably posting links to people talking about it on Twitter. Is that good or bad? The higher the number, the better the quality, right? It's like, light level in Destiny. Hello, Chubo. Oh, I deleted the app long ago. I don't use the app ever. Oh, very unhealthy. It's worse than yesterday. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Strider, how's it going? Oh, it smells like a garbage fire outside. Well, stop burning garbage outside. Stop throwing your TMNT NES carts on the fire. Buy a pair of Street Fighter 2 underwear, and a few cents goes to Capcom. Capcom. Hey, Tim Coolish, how's it going? Welcome. I'm Bob, and this is my gun. And I heard yesterday, not yesterday, Friday. I heard on Friday that Bob uses the same engine as... I heard that Bob uses the same engine as Wayne's World. Can someone confirm or deny? Yoshi is Cookie. It's a snack attack. Okay. Okay. I trust you, Bavork. I do trust you on that evaluation. Genesis, Game Gear, Sports Pack, $5 off baseball, $5 off Paperboy 2, $5 off Hyperstone Heist. Huge selection at great prices. I've kidnapped Mario. Find or else I'll destroy the planet, Bowser. There's an implication here that's extremely funny. There's an implication here that's extremely funny. Which is that Luigi got this letter and broke out the popcorn. I know what they're trying to say. Yeah, finally, it's Luigi's time to shine. Man, Mario really is an abusive bastard. Did you see the Wario cartoon? What do we got? We got Terminator. RoboCop versus Terminator. Fatal Fury 2. Game Genie. Incompatibility with Star Fox. 3DO Baseball. Play it if you dare, because it sucks. What lockout thing? Flashback. Oh, it's probably, yeah. It's, whatchamacallit? TMSS? Or something? It's a huge problem for games that have it. Oh, man. Did they draw, like, Deadpool Sushi X on their... I think, which one is first prize? The Sushi X one or the My one? Grr, eat bunny. They're all pissed off at young bugs for some reason. Oh. That's... yeah. When you didn't... Wait, one of the bushwhackers? Oh, man. This is like when you didn't have access to DeviantArt in 1993, in June 1993. You could just go to the, you could just go to the envelope art page of your EGM every month. Like I said, oh man, you go here for oh man, I like who they have saying which. Sagat is having Mario feed Ryu pizza turds. The best of the ECTS show, England. Scrabble. Wait, what? Steven Seagal Tech Magic for Super NES. What is this? Is this real? It can't be. A British-made Steven Seagal game for the Super Nintendo? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Steven Seagal is the final option. Prototype. Interesting. So glad we've got a dump of that fake game. It's still fake. But it got dumped. That's important. Super Putty. Oh, man. Super Putty. Overseas Excrement. Dr. Franken 2. James Bond The Duel. Desert Strike. For Game Gear. The Butthole Mark. Okay, I was saying this yesterday, right? Cool spot. Looks really good if you don't just capture RF bullshit for your screenshots. This game is really good looking. It's a great looking game.
Cheer 100 Dr. Franken 2.
It's everything with 100 bits. Like, this game looks really good. It just doesn't play very well because the levels are... Well, it plays okay. It's just the levels make the game suck. Star Fox 9899, Game of the Month. Evil, Danger, Death, Chaos. Welcome to Lotus. Mario is missing. 6863. Oh, man. Mario is missing, all right, and he can stay that way. Ho hum is what comes to mind while playing this slow-moving educational adventure game. Plays like a slow Mario game. It needs more spice. Whimsical backgrounds weren't lively enough to keep my interest, but it should be fun for kids. 3, because it's good for kids, which is who it's aimed at. Good job, Ken Williams. Cyborg Justice. Scores that are probably too high because they never finished the game. Blaster Master 2 also getting scores that are far too high. That's a 5 game. Well, Mario's Missing's interesting, right? Because Mario's Missing is meant to be a game for small children, right? It's not meant to be a game for teens and like older kids. Blaster Master 2, though. Blaster Master 2 is a piece of shit. Yeah, that's the point, right? It's for young children. It's not for older children who would find it easy, right? It's fitness to purpose is lost on the AGM editors. Did Sunsoft even develop Blaster Master 2? I thought it was a Euro game. Software Creations? Is Software Creations Euro or American? All I know is that Blaster Master 2 sucks. Euro. Yeah, that's why. You know what? Hey. 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 Wait a minute. Did Japan experience an economic boom in the latter half of the 1980s, causing wages to increase greatly? And at the same time, did Britain and Europe suffer a mild downturn in economy wages around the same time? Crash early 90s. I'm wondering if a bunch of software projects got started because it was cheaper to develop in Britain and Europe at the end of the 80s. And they didn't want to hire expensive Japanese game developers to make their games, so they went to discount European developers at that time. And now we're seeing the fruits of that labor a couple of years earlier, or later, couple of years later, as the games get finished and get, That's true. It's true. I wonder if the economic situations of the country have anything to do with that shift. I'd be interested to see it. Be interested to see someone with the actual research chops look into the potential there, and not just wild speculation like I can offer up. Oh, traveling to Japan to hook up with Teriyaki and Knob X. Let's see. He reviews Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, and he previews Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Oh. Oh. British Grot? It's been around since, like, the war. Or earlier. I think they just invented the printing press for the war, so that's when most of the surviving examples are from. Chubo probably knows quite a lot better. Yeah, these. Dungeon Master for the Duo. This is an interesting comparison here, right? Dungeon Master for the Duo looks like shit because they're running it over RF. And Kirby's Adventure looks a hell of a lot better because they're probably using, what, like an AV Famicom or a titler or something to grab it. It still has composite stuff, but it's so much clearer than the Dungeon Master screenshot. Interesting. Kirby 8898. Battletoads and Trouble Dragon 6887. Raging Fighter. Land of Illusion. World of Confusion. Warp Speed in your face. Top 10 reasons not to buy Tyrants. This advertisement. Moving on. What do we got? Cool World, Jurassic Park, Bubble Bobble 2, Battletoads, Double Dragon, Jimmy Connor Tennis, Aliens vs. Predator, Super James Pond. I don't know why they didn't put a screenshot of that one. Yoshi's Cookie, Final Fight 2, Goof Troop, Mighty Final Fight for the Super Nintendo, Congo's Caper, Shadowrun, Kawasaki, Black Base, Alien 3, Royal Rumble, Turdican, Kokoma Night in Dizzyland. Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. Super Caesar's Palace. Wolfchild. Star Trek. Raging Fighter. Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3, Spider Slay. Got cut off. Toys, Sorcerer's Kingdom, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Best of the best. Bob. Jungle Strike. Mutant League, Terminator 2. F-15, Pirates Gold, Mad Dog, Speedway, Thunderhawk, Young Indiana Jones, Dracula, Robo Aleste, Terminator CD, Spider-Man versus the World, Judgment Day, Seal Cage, Vampire Master of Darkness, yes! Double Dragon, Sherlock Holmes 2, CD, Exile, Wicked Phenomena, Poopy Boy, Battle Wheels, Total Wave, Top 10, X-Men, Flashback, Baseball, Hockey, Sports, NES, Dragon Warrior. Sports. Super Mario 2 somehow on the list. TMNT, Tetris. Super Mario 3, Dr. Mario. That's odd. But yeah, Zelda 2. Zelda 2. On the top 10 in 1993. June 1993. Superness. Star Fox, of course. Sports. Street Fighter 2. Tiny Toons. Super Mario Kart. Super Star Wars. Desert Strike. Strike Eagle. Zelda. Sports. Willy Beamish. Making its debut at the top of the chart. Above every other game, right? Willy Beamish is a better game than every other game that's available on the Sega CD at this time. I want you to let that sink in. I want it to sink in that Willy Beamish is the best game on the Sega CD that has come out in 3 months' time. Let that sink in. Wonder Dog's only been on the list for 2 months. Yeah, Willy Beamish is a better game in the eyes of consumers than 3 months worth of games. That's why the Sega CD died. It wasn't because of hardware, because it failed a lot, or because of any other thing. It was because Sega of America.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
Akabini, thank you for the 100 bits. I think you misspelled shit there. Woolly Beamish. No surprises on Game Boy. Thank you for the 100 bits. No real surprises on Game Gear either. But the reason the Sega CD failed, at least in America, is because Sega of America had their head up their fucking asses, and they were swimming in dreams of profit from dipshit FMV games and cheap Euro garbage.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
Neuro Network, thank you for the 100 bits. Sheet Game Ever. That's better, thank you. Top 10 baddest sci-fi shooters. Thank you for the 100 bits. Viewpoint. Star Fox, Axelay, Gate of Thunder, Space Megaforce. I would put Blazing Lasers above Space Megaforce, but at this point, I think... Yeah, Viewpoint is the best one. I guess Viewpoint was really impressive looking at the time of its release, right? Right, like, Viewpoint and Star Fox were wow in the graphics department when they came out. And again, like, Axelay with the wild vertical stuff. Yeah. I don't know much about Gyara's or Thunder Force 3, but I would definitely agree with flipping the list over. Hey, wait. They do say baddest. Maybe they mean that literally. Maybe they mean that Blazing Lasers is the least bad of these. And they just don't know any other shooters that are worse than Viewpoint. Reader's top 10s, of course, it's Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat. I cannot get into Axelay because I just can't do the first level. The, like, weapon loss on hit stuff, it just kills it for me. I can't play it. It looks so cool, though. Watching someone who's good at Axelay play it is like, yes. But, yeah, look at this. What do we got? Editor's favorite game, Star Fox CE on the Duo? The Turbo Duo got Championship Edition? Final Fight 2 Flashback. Street Fighter 2 on Genesis. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's been Britain the entire time, hasn't it? Tough Enough. Wild that Tough Enough gets on there. At all, right? Play one interesting level and then... Ah, I see. Vorts. Super Softs. What do we got? The Sega Channel. Oh man, Comerica filed for bankruptcy. Oh, is this the one? Is this the one where it says... where it talks about Sister Sonic? Monsters. Zombies ate my neighbors. Donkey Kong. Beast Ball. Starwing. He mentions Rush Limbaugh. The original Japanese Super Mario World 2. Yeah, wait, where is the Sister Sonic thing? This is so fucking hard to read. Second to last paragraph. Oh, a new spin on the Sonic saga called Sister Sonic. An RPG starring Sonic's lost sis. Which may debut at Toy Fair in June. Yeah, Quarterman is insufferable. Do you know why, Chubo? Yesterday, last stream. Why would you compare this to Terminator and RoboCop? It's got nothing to do with it. Fuck. The game is good, though. So... they just show, like, in-game cinematics. It's so funny. The guy who is behind Quarterman, apparently, was named Ken Williams. But not that Ken Williams. A different insufferable Ken Williams. Oh, the Super Deck! You ready for the Super Deck? Are you ready for the Super Deck? Just don't smile when they say you're grounded. Oh, you're gonna play all your games when you're grounded. And what the fuck is this thing? What the shit? What is this device? What is this fucking device? It's not a telephone. That is not a fucking telephone. Also, this red baseball, or possibly a lacrosse ball or something. Yeah, AI-generated gaming telephone. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. Super Famicom controllers. Hey, Sir Spamisum, how's it going? Mega Drive 2, Mega CD 2 hit Japan. Mega CD 2. Sega Sonic. Oh, 4-player tap. Duo. If you think you can read this with the drop shadow and this font, think again. What do we got? Lords of Thunder. They made a Sim Earth for Super CD? Holy shit. Riot Zone, Fighting Street, Shadow the Beast, Last Alert, Dungeon Master, Splash Lake, JB Harold Murder Club, Shapeshifter, Final Zone 2, Legend of Heroes, Lords of the Rising Sun, Sherlock Holmes 2, Sherlock Holmes 1, Ease 3, Wanderers from Ease, Dungeon Explorer 2, Came from the Desert, Loom, Forgotten Worlds, Magical Dinosaur Tour, Ease Books 1 and 2, with a tilde on it for some reason, Prince of Persia, Monster Lair. Not in more than 3% of the screen, you don't, Dana. What's interesting here is I think that's the entire Turbo Duo library. I opened the box and a fight broke out. Super NES action super slapshot outflies a fuck shredding check me. Super NES, I'm in control of this game. Yeah. Saturday Night Slam Masters. Get slammed. Oh man, Sammy's triple whammies. Battle Ping Pong starring Curly's Ghost. Battle Blaze and Battle Football Fury. What do we got over here? Oh. Mike Hagar. Super Slam. Titanic Tim, the Battle Axe. Tasmania. They just want to go home and do desktop publishing. Woo! Now you can warp text. Yeah, the Lost Vikings are hard little men, aren't they? This is an ad for Bomberman, by the way. This is an ad for Bomberman. In case you were wondering what this ad with, like, some dude's face on it in pixelated is. The horrible truth, Doom Noob, is that most of the companies that you find out later were shitheads were always shitheads. They just had a company culture that covered it up until you found out about it. And the games industry in particular is full of horrible people who end up being horrible until they're found out. And then everyone goes, oh, it's such a shame that everybody's making a big deal out of it, right? And then later, they get found out again, and then everybody goes, well, gosh, it's so bad, it's so annoying that they turned bad. Macabee, thank you for the 100 freaking awesome. Start again. This is where he farts from. Gunstar Heroes. Blizzard still has problems, right? Blizzard didn't fix their problems. Blizzard has always had problems. It's just that at some point in time, Blizzard made good enough games. Blizzard made good enough games that people gave them a pass because they didn't want to look beyond the fact that their games were good. Now that their games are slipping, people are like, hey, maybe we should look at the company culture when, like, the employees stage a walkout because the company is that bad to work for. Right? And then everybody goes right back and buys Diablo 4. Everybody goes right back and spends hundreds of dollars on Overwatch 2. It's why. Eliminate down, yes. Yeah, immense proportions. It's one of the reasons why I say, right? Don't... What? Joy Mecha Robot? What the fuck is this? It's why I say don't buy software, right? And to your point, Sir Spamasum, it's hard to say, right? I think Insomniac at least tries to do the right thing, from my experience. There was some bad shit that happened at Insomniac, but it was stuff that was not, like... In my experience of it, it was stuff that was not, like, top-down permissive culture. It was stuff that was, like... Eventually, the people who were doing the bad shit got fired. Although, they had fucking corrupt HR, so what am I talking about? This is... Advertising in the 90s. And the 90s got messed up. Well, no, you know what I say, right? Don't buy software. Don't buy software, because... Like, if you're paying money for a video game, you're explicitly supporting the culture upon which that video game was built. And you usually don't know. You're also probably supporting a bunch of third parties in between, right? So, it's like... It's one of those things that it's like... The purpose of my saying that isn't to say, oh, you should never ever buy software and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you're really excited about a game. But it's meant to make you think twice about the purchase. After Armageddon. Is this... Such a weird way to describe whatever is going on in the screenshot that I can't see. What is this? Also, like, come on. It's spelled out. It's spelled out here in the fucking UI of the screenshot that you're using in your magazine. Bare Knuckle 2 for the Game Gear. Oh, the fastest production car in the world, the Jaguar XJ220. They made, like, what, 50 of them? Let's rejumble. Let's rejumble. Tricks of the trade. What are we going to cheat at? Star Fox. Out of this dimension. Get all 7s in the slot machine for a special shooting ending. Flashback. Star Fox. The Humans.
I'm gonna give him
Tengen.
100 bits. And I'm gonna go.
Chill 100 less reasonable laser, reasonable laser, reasonable laser, reasonable laser, reasonable laser, reasonable laser,
Jumbo laser.
reasonable laser, reasonable laser,
Jumbo laser.
reasonable laser, 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 reasonable laser,
Street
reasonable
combat.
reasonable laser, 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 reasonable laser.
I like the other guy. Agassi? The guy with the mullet. He looked like he was having more fun. Next wave, World Heroes 2. Annette again. Super Power League. Citizen X. Mecha Robot Golf. Zombies ate my neighbor. Time Dominator. Time Dominator. Look at him. There he is, the Time Dominator. Fire Suplex. GP1, T2, Judgment Day, Rebel Assault, Lethal Enforcers, Ren and Stimpy, Super Bomberman, Devastator, Battle Load Runner, Dinosaurs for Hire, yo, what? Did they cut Cyrano from the final version? They did, right? They cut Cyrano from the final version. Looks like Mario is missing. Hey, Dino, how's it going? Okay, what do we got? Nintendo, Magic Candle World. Frozen Candyland, Young Indie, Dennis the Menace for NES, Dennis the Menace, Wizard of Oz, Happily Ever After, Dracula, Brainies, Mortal Kombat, Biometal, Kaboom, River Raid, Might and Magic 2, Kitaro's Adventures, SD Great Battle, Toxic Crusaders? Dashing Desperados on Super Nintendo, Fist of the North Star. Super Nintendo. Dragon Warrior 5, Ultima 6, Ultima 7, Worlds of Ultima. Digging Spike? Fido Dido. My brain automatically adds L's. Socks the Cat. G2. Noah's Ark 2. Annette again on Super Nintendo. Devastation. Dream Probe. The Journey Home TQFT. Wizard of Oz. Workle Heroes. Workle Heroes. Take-Come Super Bowl. Time Slip. Hey, Bootblacking, how's it going? Goofy. Speed Racer. Space. Oh, Space Pirates. Did that come out on Sega CD?
Once upon a time, a blue
Agabidi, thank you for gifting a sub to Doom Noob. We're gonna get some neural nonsense. Haunting, James Pond 3, Might and Magic 3. Brutal CD.
The secrets of the sword and came back home with the heart of a gunman.
Harlem
List of valid
Globetrotters.
Swedish sound effects. Half Boff, Slonk, pale,
Castlevania.
hold, nut schnut, dress, paw, cut, 1, 10, war, sax, kelp, bend, return, dance,
Power modeler.
pop, warm, sigh, gus, bend, attract, bitch, sunny, cump, need, stay, harbled, invest, stand, on, use, comfort, everything, physicist, off, just, yes, around, earth, around, all, haven, side, hang, slap, gunshot, love, shot, growl, wonderfully.
Harbled. Physicist is my favorite. Physicist is my favorite Swedish sound effect. Vampire Killer also on the list with Castlevania Bloodlines. Desktop publishing is ruining media. Super Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl released by Tengen. Ugh. Pit Fighter 2. Time Tracks. Battle Load Runner. Dangerous Journey? Gain Ground 6. Where were the other 5 versions? The other 4 versions? Couple of Macross games. Overhauled Maiden 3. I can't tell if any of these... I can't tell if any of the Game Boy games are real or not. Dragon Slayer 2 got released in the US as Legend of Heroes or something. The Duo's the only one that got the English version of it. Hero Illustrated. The Making of Phantasy Star 4. Layla, Sai, Fuorin, Han, Fuaru, Rudy. Character animations. Yeah, character animations are new to the series with Phantasy Star 4. 3 didn't have them. Mortal Kombat. Oh god, cursed button layout. Cursed. 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 Johnny Cage, Kano, Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. You'll never beat me on any format. Fighting Street. Retsu, Geki, Birdie, Eagle, Joe, Mike, Lee, Gen. Oh, the history of Final Fight. Final Fight Arcade, Final Fight Super NES, Final Fight Guy, Final Fight 2 Super NES, Mighty Final Fight NES. And no other ports. Championship Edition. The Empire Strikes Back on Super Nintendo. Tough Enough. Featuring Kotono, Zazie, Sio, Vorts, Beans, Dolph, Gadget, Zero, Ray, Kaze. Final Fight 2 featuring Hagar. Rock and Roll Racing. Which, to me, Rock and Roll Racing is basically RPM racing, but less interesting. And better performing. Total Carnage. Mech Warrior. Wing Commander. Fire Rock 2. RT Lightfoot. Biometal. Super Baseball. Super Black Base. The Journey Home, Quest for the Throne. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is Neugear. Did this get released? Did Journey Home, Quest for the Throne get released in the US? Rocket Knight Adventures. Did Street Fighter 1 perform poorly? Because that was in what, 87? According to Wikipedia, it was a commercial success in arcades. Conceived the idea of adapting the boss battles of Kung Fu Master. Mm-hmm. 4 years later, Street Fighter 2. Single match against another player. Big button version. Street Fighter working on a REM game. Done an arcade successor for Capcom Trojan. Trojan was a successor to Spartan X. Yeah, Karate Champ, ER Kung Fu. Something like a film. Previously worked on Avengers. Then moved to SNK. Imps. Playing Chief is the Street Fighter. Regular version and deluxe version. home versions. It was the first CD-ROM game. Many versions, at least. Here we go. The original punching pad cabinet was not successful as they had planned, with only 1,000 units sold. However, the alternate 6-button version was more successful, selling in the tens of thousands, with estimates ranging between 10 and 50,000 units sold. In Japan, Game Machine listed Street Fighter on its September 15th, 1987 issue as the 5th most successful upright arcade unit of the month, before reaching number 3 in October 1987, then number 1 in January 1988. Country's 8th highest grossing arcade game of 1988. It was literally number 1. That's not moderate success. That's you can't get any better than number 1. Right? That's more than moderate success. So, Street Fighter 1 was a very successful game. And an important factor of Street Fighter 1's success is that it continued to be, right? It reached number 1 in sales for, what did I say, October? And then was number 8 in sales for the following year. A year-old arcade cabinet being number 8 in sales is pretty impressive, right? So, Street Fighter 1 was a success, right? And importantly, it was a success in a way that, for example, Dragon's Lair was not. Dragon's Lair was the top grossing arcade game for like 3 months in 1983. And then it fell off almost immediately. It was costly to maintain and didn't turn a profit over the cost of the initial game plus the maintenance for most operators. Larger operators often saw more traffic, but it wasn't a great game for the operators. Street Fighter 1 started out profitable and remained profitable for a long time. Not the weirdo, like, punch button deluxe cabinet, the regular version. And as a result, now we're at the end of 1988, 2 years away from the sequel coming out. And, Final Fight is due to be released soon, I think, right? And between people loving Final Fight and the beat-em-ups that Capcom started putting out, and the initial success of Street Fighter, particularly because it was a versus game, you'd get 2 plays for 30, you get 2 plays for like a minute and a half, and then somebody would have to pay to play again. Versus games did really well for that reason, and even from when I went to arcades like in the early 90s before Street Fighter 2 was out, Street Fighter 1 got continual play. It was a machine that was put near the front of the arcades in like clear positions. People played versus Street Fighter 1. Hey, MP83, how's it going? So Street Fighter 1 continued to be a popular game. There's a reason why they made Street Fighter 2, and it's because whether you like it or not, Street Fighter 1 was a popular, well-liked game that made a lot of money for arcade operators. Now, the home versions, like, Capcom considered Street Fighter 1 important enough that it is literally the first, tied for first, CD-ROM video game ever made. Right? If you were planning on releasing a CD-ROM video game and you weren't Sega of America, the first CD-ROM video game that you make, you'd want to try to do well to encourage the format, right? You wouldn't be like, let's put some shit on there that nobody likes. So, it's important to think about the, It's important to think about the history of something. And again, like, all I had to do to reach that conclusion was, like, skim a Wikipedia page and assume that they have links to what they say, right? And I'm not going to look up the references, but if I was interested in proving that any further, that's what I would do, right? I would go to Wikipedia, I would look at what they're referencing and see, where does this reference come from? Why do they say that this is the case? What data do they actually present? But we already have some information that Capcom liked Street Fighter and thought it was a good property because they put it forward as their first foray into CD-ROM technology. I don't think they would have done so if they didn't feel like it was a strong property to drive the format. Now, you can think something's a strong property to drive a format and be wrong, right? Like, I'm not a huge fan of Street Fighter 1. I think it's clunky to play and, like, has a lot of weirdness in it. But also I have to look at it in the context of 1987 video games, right? Like, what other Versus game were you going to play in 1987? Final Fight CD, The Ninja Warriors. Alestes is metamorphosed into an owl. Batman Returns. Teleplay. Oh man, I can't wait to play Teleplay. Terran Wars. Negative Edge, is that when you, like, you do the move when you release the button? Yeah. And, like, am I remembering this? Am I remembering this correctly, that Street Fighter 1 has, like, a really weird way of handling the special move inputs? Like, you have to release the button on the same frame that you push the final direction of the move, or, like, the frame after or something. Comes to Tomo distribution. Worried looking Kirby. Hey, look! Kirby for America. Oh no. Malibu's oddest color comic. Ken? Is Ken missing a finger, like, canonical? Dinosaurs for hire. Shut up, bud. Who needs who, Archie? Her shirt has problems. What the coloring in Malibu Comics, we were talking about this yesterday. The coloring in Malibu Comics is like, it's one of the earliest ones where you can see that they were using digital coloring, and it looks like shit. Because you just have, they're like, what color are bushes? Light green and dark green. Gradient, 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 gradient. What color is a wall? Yeah, oops, all gradients and airbrush tool. Oh. Mickey's got so many moves. Stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw. Man. Yeah, stand. Game dude. Oh god, do they have like oh no, they have it listed by platform. Ages. Birth.
I'm gonna get 100 bits. I'm gonna go
Super cheer 100 cent climb.
Agaviti,
Duck,
thank you for the
jump,
100
skid,
bits.
Pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, and climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck,
This is
jump, swim, skid,
slam.
pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb, duck, jump, swim, skid, pick up, hold up, throw, stand, climb.
Oh man. Cliffhanger. And Bray software. There's too many games now. I don't know which ones are fake. There's too many games. Oh. SNES. Angry eyebrows Kirby with a... Yeah, 1990 to 92. Next wave, last minute update, Hyper Football, John Madden Football CD, Super Mario Collection. Pugsy. Ugh. Indiana Jones. Adam's Family. Nightmare. Bart. Yeah, Pugsy is unfortunately real. We don't even get like funny. We don't even get like funny misspellings anymore either. All you need, Doom Noob, look up the British Pugsy advertisement. Or if someone could link it. Oh, that's all you need to know about Pugsy. Robosaurus. Radio Flyers still listening. Might and Magic. Yeah, they got too civilized. Skull Jagger. Mutant scum never learn. Blaster Master 2. What the fuck? Rolling Thunder 3, what are you doing? Hey, Neuralfault, how's it going? Robosaurus! Biffo tier jokes. That's too cogent for Biffo though. That's too lucid. Steam down. Tell them to post a link to redirect everybody here instead. Yeah, there's a random dank game in the pipeline. Let's do it. Thank you, Baines. A little bit of Digimag. Get that random dank game. Oh, no. You're not going to get the spreadsheet football game from 1995 on DOS. I'm sorry. Here we go. Then you eat his wife. Ah ha 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 ha. Oops, I'm saving that in the wrong folder. Doesn't he say, like, what do you call it? Bear who plays video games and poops in a sock? And he goes like, shame, shame, bear. I guess we're gonna have to use the box art, low resolution box art. All right, Akipedi, your random tank game is developed by Cryo Interactive, published by Microfolies and Mindscape in 1994 for MS-DOS. Biffo's gamer jokes. That's right. It's Commander Blood, a space adventure with attitude. Or something. I hope you enjoy it. Press the honk button. Click the telephone. Enter the cryo box. Here we are. Thank you, Akibidi, for your random dank game. I hope you enjoy. Commander Blood. Now it's time.
I'm gonna give him 100 bits. I'm gonna go.
Jupiter 100 Commander's Bloody Space Adventure with Auto Commander's Bloody Space Adventure with Auto Commander Bloody Space Adventure with Auto Commander Bloody Space
Commander.
Auto Commander Bloody Space
Commander.
Adventure with Auto
100
Commander
bits
Bloody
had to be
Space
here.
Adventure with Auto Commander Bloody Space
Auto-tooty.
Adventure with Auto Commander Bloody Space Adventure with Auto Commander
We're not
Bloody
playing
Space
this anymore.
Adventure
We're
with
playing
Auto Commander Bloody
Tales
Space
of
Adventure
the
with Auto
Unknown.
Commander Bloody Space Adventure with Auto Commander Bloody
Volume
Space Adventure with
1. The Bard's Tale. Donk. Oh, it's not plugged in. There we go. There we go. We got my pencil. The Toogs. The Apple Tooges. The 3 Tooges. Cheese time. So, last time when we played, we finished the castle thing, sort of. And we finished the castle. Hey, it's your boy Jay. How's it going? Going good so far. We finished the castle, and well, we didn't finish the castle. We mapped all of floors 1, 2, and 3, and then once we got to the end of mapping floor 3, we couldn't go any further because we didn't have a special item. So I needed a hint because I had missed something in the sewer that gave me a hint that got me into another area. So now we're somewhat backtracking to that area. Hold on. Here you go, about Pugsy, Doom Noob. There's all you need to know about Pugsy. This is one of many games that includes a Skara Beret as a main location. Ragadom, I'll have you know that is a perfectly normal, safe for work airplane being flown by Bigfoot. It is not crotch or a ball sack or a sexualized torso, and there are no bodily fluids in it at all. But no, Pugsy is... Pugsy is horrible, trash British game. It has interesting physics, but it's an unpleasant game to look at and an unpleasant game to play. It's repugnant. I have not, Sabine. I have not. Shit, I forgot the name already. What's the guy's name? Did I write it down somewhere? Trudjan? Yeah, it's Burger, clearly. Whoop, speak to priest. Trudjan. Quit thy babbling. Oh, maybe it's not Trudjan. Maybe it's, Trojan. Ha 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 ha! Dana, what's the name? I figured it out from the magic mouth, but I don't remember Tarjan. I was gonna say, I figured it out from the magic mouth, but I didn't, write it down. Round you stretches miles of winding, twisting tunnels. The ancient bones of acolytes jut out of the earth. Well, this looks nice. This looks good. Got him. Are any of these monsters even, like... None of them are worth... None of them are worth, like... using any resources on. I don't even know if I should be trap zapping, honestly. The mithril plate is pretty good. What about that borax? I don't need mithril gloves. Having this dragon makes this a lot easier. Also, being like 800 million levels too high helps. Okay. Well, I stopped taking advantage of the, Berserker fight after I got to, like, the middle of Wizard. I think I got one more level. I don't know what the sound capability was, but I believe it was... EGA only, yeah. It's definitely not one of the, like, best... versions. What are we doing here? It's hard to say about the comparable power of the Apple II GS because with its deprioritization and late release, nobody really made software for it effectively. Oh, on the wall is etched this rhyme. I mean, it can run Apple II software, right? So, it's just an expansion. It's a little bit faster version of Apple II with some expansion hardware to handle specific tasks. Where need downloads? Or notes? Temple Catacombs 1. 15 doors east, and thou art there. On souls they feast in the dark one's air. Now, where am I? This is a room. 22/21/2019. Oh man, Tom, that would be good. Also, every time a character gets hit, every time a character gets hit, it goes, "Eat my shorts," but it is really staticky and shitty because they put it on a diskette and there was enough space for the sample. Darkness, of course. A shout out for Tom. Let's shout out Retrograde Tom because Retrograde Tom is a great streamer. Tom was playing Xenoclash 2 earlier today.
Oh, I see a nice young
Tibic!
come to visit us. Would you mind running the camera for
Holy
a minute?
crap.
My
Tibic,
wife
thank you
has
for
to
the
go.
raid. Welcome, everyone.
That's it.
Welcome Slavos PL. Welcome M1Ms. Ecto69. Maggie Laughs. Things of Your Mind. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for gifting us up to Tibic. Tibic, hello. Oh. Welcome,
Fantasy
Tony.
Monsters. The AKI on Mirage.
And shout out Tibic as well. Welcome. Welcome. Tibic was playing Monkey Island, The Curse of Monkey Island. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. We're playing The Bard's Tale. We're drawing a map.
Fearbold, Furbucks, Flamingo Ogres, Gambooch, Gobbies,
We got Neural Nonsense.
Harpy Monsters,
We got
Hill Goblins,
game music.
Higuan Games,
I got a
Garlockes, Clackus,
figure out where this darkness ends.
Lucrods, Lucatran Dragons, Manies, Mythics, Nancy Z's, Nerding Monsters, Diffs, Zuzu, Poor Hens, Perfs, Grundas, Rakshasa, Serpent Folk, Shamanders, Shakar, Shilka, Sleipnir, Sleipnir Monikers, Skugs, Scuffang Vampires, Slut.
Okay. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Oh. Tony, thank you for the 20 months. The hype train is close.
With his big shotgun again. For fun.
That. Kimura Gracie, thank you for the 69 food. Oh man. No, we got the music. We got the music playing from our bard. That's how we. "52 skeletons." This will take a minute. Oh, Tibic, I was going to tell you earlier. There some other stuff happened, and I had to get going before it calmed down a bit. But you asked earlier how things were going in Cyberpunk. I completed every single one of the assault reported crime in progress, organized crime activity, the like blue icons on the map. Yesterday I completed the last one. I've done all of them. And yet, I'm only in the very beginning of chapter 2 of the story. Nibble these guys. That should get them. Now, that's done. We finished one whole side of the map. Let's roll helm. And there doesn't appear to be anything special in here. Okay. I guess I wanna... Yeah, okay. That's good. Now I gotta fill this in with darkness. Darkness is super annoying in this game because it deletes your light spell. You have to recast your light spell every time you step on a square. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? I guess we'll go up the right-hand side. A lot of doors here. Fortunately, I could just leave the... Say, Dana. I have a mechanics question, Dana. Can I just leave all of the treasure chests here? Yeah, like I have a whole bunch of gold, I think, right? Yeah, I have like 186,000 gold. I have like 200,000 gold per character on average, except for the magic users. Like I can just leave. Damn it, I was hoping they weren't going to do this. Oh. This is floor 1, yeah. Now remember, I have treasure from floor 3 of the castle, right? Or floor 2? Yeah, this is the music that your bard plays. Your bard plays the music. I guess. Wait, I'm playing the wrong song. Yeah. B4, 5, and then I'm gonna cast Yari. Okay. 45 zombies. So, like, I can just leave chest, and I'll still get the experience, but no gold or, items, which, like, makes it easier to deal with in terms of, like, inventory management. There's a trap. Okay, what am I doing here? This is... The ancient witch king yet lives. Wait. Oh, if that's 0, then this is 18. So 19, 1, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 22, 17. What am I doing? Oh, I think I was off by 1. What did that say? The ancient witch king yet lives. Okay. Facing north. Okay, good. Leave it. Peace. Shit, what did I do wrong? I might have made a mistake, but that's why I'm doing this way. Okay. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. This one's too long. This is why I do this. Do the mapping this way now that I'm able to. Okay. Fabulous. How's it going? Good to see you. How have you been, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, now that's correct. Now I got to recount this. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. It really is 17. Oh, cool, cool. Right on. Okay. So now we got that. Now we got to worry about this. All right. Store. a whole bunch of stuff. There's a wizard here. There we go. There's that fire. Yeah, it's really good. This is Catacombs 1. We've just started the Catacombs.
Your strange music.
That now, thank you for the 8 months. Hey, Hector. Happy Sunday.
I feel as if I'm in a strange world.
I figure like, every dungeon has 3 levels unless I discover otherwise. But it's not a big deal. Through the door. Oh, thank you, Sir Spamasum. How long have I been playing this? Like 10, 20 minutes? About? Anybody got an estimate? About 30 minutes? Thank you. I found 15 doors east, and thou art there. On souls they feast in the Dark One's lair. And the ancient Witch King yet lives. Yeah, like, if I'd done a better job of... If I had done a better job of organizing my notes, I like to think I would have caught the clue for this keyword thing. But who knows? Okay, 7 down. Yeah, I have that written down somewhere. I assume it's an anagram, but I don't know I don't know what it could be. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There's a door. One of these is a door. This is a door. Yeah, Merc steamed maid. Merc and maid are the only ones I was able to pick out. So 1, 2. Stemmed hams. One, two, three, four. And now we can shade the edges. Okay. Now, I need... Now what? I guess we go north. Fill that in. Spiral? There's a trap somewhere that I disabled and I don't remember where. This is less important now? Because I can just trap zap when I see the notice and it takes everything out with it. Dana or Adventure Josh, do you happen to know if it's intended behavior that Traveler's Tune gives you more AC benefit in dungeons than in town? Okay, it's just music works better underground for some reason. Which I'm fine with. I just wasn't sure if it was like some weirdo thing that I was getting because this version or... Yeah, sure, it makes sense because the music reverberates more soundly inside the cramped corridors. Yeah, see? Things in your mind knows what's up. It's all about the acoustics. Imagine just tooting your horn inside the dungeon. I love Biffo's rating of sound, where the louder a game is, the better it is. The highest rating is deafening. That's a good strategy.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Haggis McMutton. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. I guess we'll start exploring from the bottom up. Now that we're like... Third door. And that goes all the way over. Okay. And that's a dead end. Perfect. Yeah, there's... The only thing I really have to fear is, like... a basilisk trap or something hitting the wrong person.